York Giants fans? This is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. It is the Monday Injury Report, and it, of course, is Monday, November 23rd on the blue-gray November sky. I always wanted to be John Facenda Lombardi. A certain magic still lingers in the name. Now, people that do not know who John Facenda is, you may want to look that up. All right, so let's see. What is going on? Oh, yes, Xavier McKinney is designated for return to practice. Everyone needs to calm down a little bit. It does not mean he is going to play against the Bengals. It just means that the Giants have designated him for return to practice, which means they have 21 days to activate him or keep him on the IR for the rest of the season. So he's probably going to practice this week. I mean, I would think it would be limited to him playing on Sunday, only because he's got to get back into football shape. He's got to learn some things with the playbook. Anyone's played the game understands there's a huge difference between learning something in the meeting room and executing it on the field. So he is going to have to execute that on the field. So it's gonna take him some time because of the fact like he missed, how much time now since training camp. And I think that Big Blue Nation should understand that with McKinney coming back, it does not mean he is going to be handling a full load right off the bat. I wouldn't be shocked if the first game he played, he got 5 or 10 snaps. I hope to God he picks one off and runs it back for 6 in those plays. But they're going to slowly work him into the system. And it should be interesting because I think he is going to take snaps away from Julian Love, which I find even more interesting because then maybe Julian Love can slide over and take away some snaps from Isaac Yiadom in that CB2 train wreck of a position. I see these things on Twitter where people are like, he's the next Ed Reed. He's the next Ronnie Lott. We need to temper expectations with this kid. He's missed a lot of time. He may be all those things, but let's give him the chance to grow and maturate into his position. And that's all I say. And if he has a bad game or a couple bad plays or gets burned, don't turn on him immediately. Let's see what happens. Also designated back for practice is O'Shane Ximines. O'Shane, you know what? I loved O'Shane coming out of college, and also the fact that I say O'Shane Ximines very well. I thought he would have been more of an impact player when they drafted him. I actually have an O'Shane Ximines jersey that I got his rookie season hanging up in my closet. I've worn it a couple times. I think I wore it a couple times when have been on camera, and I will be on camera again soon. People keep asking me that. Yeah, I'm gonna make some changes to the online Big Blue format going into January. So there's gonna be some fun things. We're gonna do some big changes. But with O'Shane, he started to what? He got hurt he went on the IR on the 9th of October. And that was he hurt his shoulder against the Rams. So he played the first 4 games of the season. He had 3 starts, 5 tackles, 3 quarterback hits, and 1 tackle for a loss. So he did not really grow into his position from year 1. And I've said it before. You have to take years 2 with a lot of players with a grain of salt because they go up, they go down. The league gets film on you. They learn your tendencies. If you don't adjust, you kind of get stymied. And then, and then at that point in time, you progress a little bit more year 3. If you have a good coach that teaches you what you're doing wrong, and you go from there. So I thought O'Shane would have had more of an impact, like I said, but you don't know. I love the fact that these guys are coming back now, because if we really are going to get into a playoff chase, it's like we're bringing in reinforcements. Fresh legs that can come in and spell some of these guys. I'm sorry, I'm being unprofessional at the moment because there's a gentleman that has been emailing me for the last 6 months, and he swears that I was a disgraced radio host back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and he knows who I am, and he says he knows who I am, and he keeps guessing. So now I'm a gentleman that had a sports talk radio show in Bloomington, Indiana in the late 90s. And I don't know what happened to me. It's funny. I've been to Bloomington. Like I said, I've been to Indiana, been to Bloomington. Never had a talk show there. Never had a radio show. And he swears that he's heard me before. And honestly, maybe I did have a radio show in my past. I'll never tell. Or maybe I will tell. Or maybe it just won't be now. I'll have to keep people guessing. Kind of like the intro. Will he do it? Won't he do it? We don't know. But sometimes I digress and I go off to a train of thought. But luckily, a lot of times I can bring that train back onto the track. So with the reinforcements coming in, and we have a difficult part of the schedule after the Bengals game, we're hoping that maybe not this week, but next week, these two players can come in and make somewhat of an impact. But I'm not seeing either one of them play more than, O'Shane might play some more, but I don't see McKinney, but like I said, 5 to 10 snaps. O'Shane, I could see anywhere between 15 to 20. But it will be interesting how the Giants work these two in, whose snaps are going to suffer, and how they can mesh their abilities to help improve our defense. Our defense is already pretty good. I have been saying it I've been saying it all season long. We got a top 10 defense. I get blasted all the time. Well, you don't know what you're talking about, Tim. I've seen Giant defenses. I've seen Giant defenses going back to the 70s. I've seen good defenses. I've seen really bad defenses. This is a above average defense with the potential to be better if they can figure out that CB2 position. So that's what and that's where we're going to end it today. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. We're going to do a short show today. We're going to have some good topics coming up during the week leading up to the Bengals game. If you want or you have an idea for a topic, please leave it in the discussion. Or you can just email me at onlinebigbblue@gmail.com. Yes, I do return emails. I return the majority of emails that I get. It might take me a little bit longer sometimes, but I do return the majority of emails. So, like I said, drop me a note. See if there's a show you want us to do. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you could subscribe, if you could ring that bell, I think you know what it means. That'd be awesome.